The ups and downs are there, and then you get a break. Life is like a roller coaster, and now I'm going to explain with a little story time. I was talking to a friend. They had recently listened to one of my Lewy Body and Mindful Caregiving podcasts, and she asked me how I was doing. She asked me what was up and how life was. And I said, it's a roller coaster. There are ups, there are downs. Sometimes they're fun and sometimes they're terrifying. I think it's absolutely true. And I think life is absolutely like this if we take pause and step back. We are in this beautiful amusement park, and there are millions of different kinds of rides. And all we have to do is walk up and pick and choose which ride do we want to be on right now. And sometimes we go on a ride because a friend has encouraged us to go on it. And we may end up on the teacups, and we spin and spin and spin, and life just has us going and going like those plates on top of a stick, and you're trying to keep them going. And by the time that you're done spinning it, you are just sick. You cannot handle it anymore. You get off, and you are so grateful to be off and have solid ground underneath your feet so that you can move forward. And then every now and then we're on like the Dumbo ride, where it's just smooth sailing. You get to move up a little bit, you get to move down a little bit, but it's very easy, very predictable. No big deal. Let's take it. Sometimes we choose to get onto the really scary ones. I remember this one when I was a kid at an amusement park called Lagoon. And it would do a loop-de-loop. And I liked going on it, but I was a little terrified. So it takes you up to the top, and you have this anticipation. You're nervous about what's going to happen. And then you do that dip, that deep dip that's almost vertical before you go running around a corner, and then you go up and over. And you choose to get on this ride. You know that there are going to be twists and turns. You know that you're going to go upside down and lose your stomach for a moment. You know that it's going to be a wild ride. And yet, you want to choose into it. Having kids was kind of like that for me. It was like, I'm going to have kids. I know that I'm going to be a mom. I know that there are going to be twists and turns. I know that there will be times that this is overwhelming and unbelievably stressful, and I am screaming in fear as this happens or that happens, as my children age and I'm losing control of the ride. But then there are also moments that are nice and slow and easy, and you just get to enjoy the laughter, enjoy the excitement of the moment. The water rides, you think of the giant tube or the log ride where you get in, and on the one hand, it's pretty easy, but on the other hand, you get these random slaps in the face with a bunch of water, and it's unpleasant and it's a little frustrating, and yet you recover from it and you can move forward. Sometimes that water leaves you absolutely drenched, and it might leave you in a really bad mood. See how life is like a roller coaster? We get to choose the rides that we take. And sometimes those rides, we are absolutely aware. We are choosing into the ups and downs and the side to sides by consciously being aware of what may come up in the experience that we are choosing into. And some of them, we really don't know what the ups and downs are going to be. We don't know how crazy it will get. And yet we know that we still want to be on that ride. We know that we still want to have the experiences that are possible because we choose to step into it, because we choose to get on and wait and see. What's your ride like right now? How long has it been going on? And how soon will you be able to get off? How soon will you be able to take a step and choose a completely different ride? Keep in mind that between those rides, there are usually a little bit of, there's a respite. There's a time when you can walk to the next ride. You can go get a sweet treat. You can have a little munchie, play a game. The ups and downs are there, and then you get a break. Life is absolutely like a roller coaster, like an amusement park where you get to choose, and sometimes you're just holding on for dear life. I hope that your roller coaster is smooth and easy. I hope that if it is crazy, that it levels out a little bit and you get to have a nice little breather and maybe eat a churro. Have a great day.